Now let's take a look at making a simple helmet. And this isn't going to take that long. We'll just go ahead and mask it off, just as we've done our other extraction type of clothing. And this is going to go in as cloth, I believe, if I remember right, the way I'm making it. It's not going to be an accessory or anything like that. Let's see. Get my lines right here. Something like that. Give it a side plate. And let's go to extract and see what we've got. Okay, looks like we need to do a little cleanup around the ears. Got the mask actually went over the ears a little bit. Looks like right up top. Yep. And it was just barely. May have done it just a little too much. Let's see what happens now. That'll work good enough for this. Let's go ahead and accept that. And you know where we're headed from here. We're going to make sure that our symmetry's on. Make sure our intensity isn't too high or too low. Come in and smooth it up a little bit. Now, if you wanted to put something down the center, this is the perfect time to do it. You just clear your mask. Get the size you want. Turn off your symmetry, unless you're using symmetry to help you stay in center. I think I will turn the symmetry back on, and let the symmetry do the work. That way we don't have to draw a perfect line. Let's see, I didn't like that last one. Not go that far, right there. Now I'm going to make my brush size bigger, and I'm going to switch over to my move brush. Transpose my mask. You could also use inflate. The wrong brush there, sorry. What I need is move. Now you can see where just by masking off some designs and pulling that design out, you can get something as simple as that. Smooth it around, and then you have the weapon ridge to deflect weapons going down your helmet. You could have made that all the way down, or you could have made it into a plume just as easily. If you don't like anything that you do, there's a great undo system here, and of course you can start over and do it again. So now we're ready to go ahead and let's export out. Make sure we got our helmet. Export. Let's export out his helmet. And that does that. And now we're ready to go into Studio Max and get her rigged. Now in Studio Max, we're going to import the helmet OBJ that we just made. And as you've already guessed, we're headed to the skin wrap. Add the skeleton. Convert to skin. When I say add the skeleton, I mean add the skin. Delete the wrap. And now we should be ready. File, Export, Helmet. And then when we're through here, we'll swing over into Character Creator and see how it handles it there. And of course, you'd want to go into zBrush and actually add a lot more detail and things before you ever export out the OBJ. And you could also add detail here too. Alright, let's go to Character Creator, Import, Helmet, go get our key. Okay, no, we don't want to save. If we try to do it now, of course, it won't let us because we have a collision layer conflict because these are all three. It's treating the helmet as cloth. I mean, these are all cloth. It's treating them as cloth, so we'll go ahead and make that 3. That way it'll process and bring it in. And then once it brings it in, we'll calibrate it, see how it looks, make sure it's actually stuck on there. Yes, it moves with it. That's fine. Now, of course, like I said before, you leave here, you'd want to come in and select the helmet, select conform, calculate collision, or possibly make it a little bigger. Also depends on how many layers of clothing you have. But let's go from here over to iClone right quick. See what we got going on there. And see about going ahead and texturing it too. Okay. Now, pick that up. Do a little quick texturing. Alright, that textures that. Now let's see what the motion puppet does. Yep, I'm going to say that it works. So that's pretty much all there is to as far as making a helmet. You might want to go in, of course, and make it a little wider from the face, maybe even add a faceplate to it, something along those lines. But that's how simple it is to make something like that using masking and extraction in zBrush.